Hey everybody, it's me, and I'm so happy. Yes, I know. You already know why. So last week, I was to a 3.5. This week, this morning, I was 198.5, and that is the first time that I have been below 200 pounds in over 2 years. I'm definitely taking Greg Siegel's 25,000 steps challenge for Saturday, August 11, 2012. Don't know how I'm going to arrive at that number yet because I've done fine to exceed 10,000 each day this week, I think. But in my average is like 12,000. So we'll just see, where does it come from. I'll just have to keep walking till I can't walk no more. And then I hope I'm at 25,000 steps. Some more about me that I didn't tell you last week, and I'm sure you probably thought I told you everything there was to know. Alright, ignore the semi-naked children walking around in the background. I promise that will be kept to a minimum. Kids, go! A little bit about me is I'm sure you can't believe I didn't tell you everything in my 18-minute video last week. I about 2.5 years ago, was officially diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. And my numbers are not crazy. My A1C has been around 7-ish. But I know it could be better. It's not quite in the good zone. Now, I'd wake up with fasting glucose numbers of around anywhere from the 130s to the 160s. And this is over the last couple of months now. And I knew the key was going to be exercise. Losing more weight. And even at having lost 20 pounds, my numbers were really still in those same zones. This past week, I was having fasting glucose numbers of 109. And I'm like, yeehaw, I need to be doing a little better about tracking that because I mostly am in denial about my blood sugar. I take my medication. I hope and pray it keeps it down, but it's really not long-term wise to ignore what your numbers truly are. Your glucose numbers. You need to be fasting numbers. The doctor wants it to really be like below 100. And my goal, honestly, is to be able to reduce or entirely eliminate the need for taking medication for diabetes. I also take blood pressure medication. It's possible that I'll never be able to stop taking that. It's possible that if I get fit, stay active, keep my weight down, it's possible that I could get off of blood pressure medication in the next, I don't know what, year or less. That would be one of the things that losing weight would make so much difference. Losing weight, staying fit, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about that will make a huge difference in my life. Getting off the medications. That's a bigger difference than just what you look like and how you feel about yourself. Big, big difference. A little bit more about myself. I am a knitting instructor. Believe it. Yeah, I know. Hard to believe. Knitting instructor and yarn shop owner in rural Kansas. Not a big market, but it's a passion. I also am an indie yarn dyer, which is kind of my artistic side. And I've written some knitting patterns, have a few for sale, some really popular ones out there actually. One really popular one. I am the mother of 5 children, ages 20, nearly 21, 19, 16, 8, and 6. She'll be 7 in November, right after I turn 45. I realized that with my previous weight loss of 20 pounds, plus the 26 that I hope to lose by Halloween, if my momentum can continue, that will be a weight loss of 46 pounds. So I'm kind of calling this portion of my journey, because I don't really care about being hot for Halloween, because having had 5 children and been out of shape for a long time, will never, and this is something I have to come to terms with, but I will never fit the standard definition of who's hot. Hot female. My body is, you've done enough damage to your skin with being overweight. It will never be the same again. But I will never really probably ever be what most people think of as hot. So hot for Halloween is, what kind of got me enthused about getting started to join in with this group. But for me, it's going to be lose 45 by the time you are 45. 45 by 45. I can lose 45 pounds. That is huge, and that is the most amount that I've ever would have lost. I'll be so excited. I'll be so excited to even, be partway there on my journey. So, okay, Greg, if it's not a challenge, it's, a challenge is a portion of our journey. It's definitely a short-term goal. The challenge is set a goal and reach it. And that's, that's how you define a challenge, right? Without actually looking it up. A challenge is that you set a goal, and it shouldn't be easy to reach. But we'll just see how it goes. I don't expect it to be easy to lose 45 pounds by the time I turn 45 in November. So November 6th is my ultimate date, even though it's only a few weeks, like just a short time after Halloween. So anyway, I'm rambly enough, and I'm editing this down to something reasonable. Not gonna be 18 minutes. Oh, everybody have an awesome week. I am really excited. I'm hooked up with Keek, although, darn it, I figured out that to really be the most effective interfacing with Keek, you have to have a smartphone. I don't have one yet. I will very soon. But I also can do updates from my laptop. So that will be happening with me on Saturday. Stop. That will be happening with me on Saturday, and good luck to everybody who's taken the 25,000 step challenge on Saturday, and we'll see you next week. Wish me luck for more weight loss. Bye.